Hello everyone, Galacticstorm here. Welcome to the show, and today we're going to be doing something, what would you say, a lot differently. So the Season 4 of BashBots has been revealed, all their bots and that. So, yeah, we're going to go through them, every one of them, for I don't know how long. But I'm not alone. I actually have one of the competitors with me. With me is the Dutch guy known as Wither. He played in Migronic in Season 1 through 3, and now he has a new bot that's coming in Season 4. You can say hi, Wither. Say hello to the people.
No.
God damn it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So yeah, we have a list. A big list. There's like, how many robots?
Too many.
60?
That's
69?
way too many robots.
Too many? Yeah.
Think I can find out. Don't copy the fucking link. Open it.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, there's
right. How many was it?
We're gonna be like going through all of them, talk about their potentials, and if some of them are gonna be good, some of them are gonna be bad, and yes, we are gonna have, we're gonna be looking at what's been going on with the first cover video, I think it was, with Kroga, but yeah, he did reveal some spoilers with that.
It's 56 robots.
56.
64. 65.
65.
English isn't my first language.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It could be worse.
Yes. So yeah, without further ado, let's go through them. So we're gonna go through the first picture here, and we're on the same page. It's Evil Toaster Gumdrops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gumdrops.
So,
frog.
Yes. Evil Toaster. He was in the. Okay, it looks like a Hypnodisc, but a frog.
It's I know that it's she got help from the builder of Wave Ripper for this, and so you can see the inspiration, and it's fucking cute.
It looks pretty destructive too.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's
like what would you say, average performance maybe?
Probably.
Yeah. Battlebots boy, spinning mayhem. Now, it did come to an alarm not too long ago that the person that drove this machine, he passed away in December, right around Christmas time. He passed away from cancer, and he bought a robot. I believe it was a robot, or similar to this, very similar to this, and the community basically helped them together to make this thing, and we did like a mini comp with it not too long ago, and it did well within the mini comp. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think this thing is gonna do well in Season 4 because it looks so obsolete. Not to be rude, of course.
I will say the remember BashBots is always filmed like way back.
Yeah.
Because when you see people forget, like when you see BashBots, most likely that's like half a year ago because it requires so much production. So
yeah,
half these roles probably, if you would join the server these days, half these roles don't exist anymore, or are not legal, or just don't get used anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, G-Wars as a community moves very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
we like, it isn't like Battlebots where Bite Force shows up like 4 times. We as a community might see, like, for example, Gumdrops. These days we don't see it much anymore.
Yeah. You basically see like all different kinds of robots each year.
Yeah, because we don't have money, so you can make unlimited rolls and you just throw something at the wall and see whatever sticks.
Yeah, of course. So
and
plus you have like
spinning
so
mayhem
many
is here.
And spinning mayhem is just one of those.
One of the only shell spinners ever in BashBots.
Yeah.
Actually, I think officially, if you would look at the listing, no, it's not the first one because we had Sea Devil.
Yeah, it's Sea Devil and Navigator.
I forgot Sea Devil.
Yeah. Poor Rhino.
And Terabyte, technically speaking.
And Terabyte, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, Spinning Mayhem, I hope it does well.
Yeah, I hope so too. So, Alex the Hunted, Loki. The bot before it was Hela. He went to pre-qualifiers.
And, most expensive robot ever to compete in BashBots, costing £5.
Oh jeez. It went in as Hela in season 3, lost to Blazodiscus in the finals, and it did pretty well even in the pre-qualifiers. So
yeah,
Alex Loki, it literally looks like the same bot except with horns and a flamethrower.
It's based on the robot Weldor, but then basically Team Weldor for Series 7 or Series 8, if my memory reminds me. Basically, they were going to enter this kind of design into Robotors. Okay. Only thing is, then Robotors got cancelled and they never completed. Then it got given to Anthony, the guy that's behind Anti-Anarchy, and basically Alex then made a Antweight version, which then he made in Gmod, and that turned into Loki.
Ooh.
So it has a whole story behind it, and it's basically a grabber with a giant flamethrower on it.
Ooh. I think it will do. From what I saw with Alex, I think he'll go average. I don't think he'll go to the top 16, but if he does, he does. It's a nice spot though.
Yeah.
So
it's a very nice spot.
Oh yeah. Mantine Gravity Collapse. I've seen this thing. It looks nice, but it doesn't hit as much.
It's the first one in the pre-qualifiers because basically, yeah, the splashes are a bit outward. So this one is in the pre-qualifiers, and it does actually use some of my props because I make props, and it uses the shell and the teeth, and it's it's by Mantine. He works on
he made
the Cup and stuff.
Yeah, he made Crow Monster in season 2, right?
No, that was that he will come later, Geo. Mantine was new going into this, and this was his first robot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice shell.
I don't think it will do well, but hey, it's a full body spinner. Who knows?
It's something interesting.
It is interesting. I like the design. The Roboteer, Claymore, guaranteed to eliminate his robots or his enemies within 30 minutes or less, or his pizza's free. He went to the pre-qualifier, beat his opponent not pre-qualifiers, I'm sorry.
It went through, in Series 3, it was a robot that got very quick knockouts.
Yeah.
Basically knocking out, I think, who did a fight in the first round? Fuck.
I don't...
Was it? No, it wasn't. No, it was Catch that had fought in the first round.
No, he beat him in the top 32.
Oh no, that was Orca, and then it defeated Catch very quickly, and then Atlas came around. But yeah, basically, what Greg has done, I think, if I remember, or it was before or after BashBots. So he put bigger wheels on it, so now it can also run inverted.
Oh boy!
And he's just basically gone around with a rag and just brushed it up, and that's it. It's the same role, which could work well, could work badly. You never know, but basically it's his only robot.
I did face...
We call it Gregmore for that.
Yeah. I did face Claymore in a late mini-comp. I lasted only a minute.
Be worse.
Yeah, with 10 rye. With 10 rye.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy with that. I lasted more than 30 seconds. Now, Solar GoldenEye, he did not do well in season 1 through 3. He made it within 1 day or an hour short with season 3, and got eviscerated by Amber. And then the Rumble, he lost that one, and basically he made this thing within a few days ahead of submissions, and still did a rush on it.
Yeah,
but
he always does that.
It is a nice looking bot, I will say that. But
it looks
I don't
nice.
think it will do well. Because it's solar.
Yeah, knowing his luck.
Yeah. Now we have Cool Speed Bot and Cyberstorm. He went to the top 16 and lost to Polis.
Mm-hmm.
And did well. He actually did well. Or I would say
it's a cool speedboat.
Yeah.
A very cool speedboat. It's literally the same robot as last time, just he now has a second option for the flipper, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks the same.
Yeah. It's just the same robot, basically.
Yay.
It's very nice.
Oh, yeah. It looks nice. Sky and Twinzer. He went in... he was in the pre-qualifiers in Season 3. Only won one match. And he didn't make it within, I would say, like, the second round.
He won... he lost his first fight against...
What was it, Angel Dusk?
Something.
Or no.
No, Angel Dusk was in the loser bracket, I think.
Or was it...
he lost first to...
Or no, that was Blazers.
I don't fucking know, but I do know he then won against the Clusterball.
Yeah.
Which I was driving with Patrick, that fight.
Uh-huh.
And then he lost by getting face planted against... Oh yeah, he lost against Dylan, so he did lose against Angel Dusk first.
Yeah.
Basically, Sky has 600 ping or something. So for this season, he's done the smart thing and got the driver. And he's controlling the weapons.
Oh, yeah. And he basically did an overhaul on the whole bot.
Yeah. He's basically, after Season 1... No, Season 1, Season 3... He's just been working on it since then, trying everything, and this is the thing that came out.
Oh, yeah. And he did a promo of his bot for Season 4. And it looks pretty good, but I don't know how this thing is going to do. I don't know if it's even going to go through the... I don't even know if it's in the pre-qualifiers.
It's not.
Okay. Oh, look, it's you.
Next.
Okay. Don't you want to tell them how you progressed?
Basically...
You went from Migronic into this.
Yeah, so Migronic Season 1 was shit.
Yeah.
Season 2, it was better.
But still shit.
Season 3, it was pretty good, but the drive was an issue. Then for Season 4, I wanted to fix that issue of the drive.
Yeah.
The problem is, I threw everything at the wall. I got it at least working by the end of when the signups were. Only problem being, it was still not that good. And then I got accepted with Wishbone, which is a role that I've been running since... Well, it ran first in Scrap Wars, in like Scrap Mechanic, in end of 2017, I think. No, end of 2018, I mean. Then, well, it was a kind of different shape. Then this one started around, I think, February 2020. Yeah, February 2020. Then it, and then it just started evolving. It's gone tournament wins in other competitions.
Oh, yeah.
And I just threw it at BashBots and I was like, yeah, sure.
And then you're like, surprise, surprise, it's in.
Yeah. I was really surprised because I signed up with 6 robots and it was the one that was like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And it got in.
Seeing this, I would say above average season, maybe top 16.
We will see.
Yep. GW Turner, Starfire, the Undercutter bot. Now
it's ow.
Well, he was Angel Dusk, or she, I'm sorry, Angel Dusk in the preseason, and basically didn't win any matches. So she went with this.
No, it did win Angel Dusk a fight.
Oh, it did?
I think it did.
I don't remember.
No, it won one fight because it won against... Did it win against the Clusters in the first round? Now I've fucking forgotten that whole bracket.
Oh, yeah. He did. She did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So then Angel Dusk... Yeah, I liked Angel Dusk.
Yeah.
And then now Starfire, it's basically Valkyrie, but the weapon doesn't die
and
as easily. It's actually in this season proper, and
yeah,
in other competitions it's been pretty good.
Oh yeah, I fought Starfire in the amateur series tournament, and I did beat it by a close decision. But every time I fought it regularly, I died.
Yeah,
it's a
tank.
It can take a lot of hits. So yeah, I mean, I would say average, maybe below average. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know.
But then we have Neroli, give me the ravioli, and Tender Love. Now, this thing has a lot of history. Went to what was it? The quarterfinal. Went to the quarterfinals in season 1, I think. And then season 2.
That was season 2.
Oh yeah.
Season 1, it got to
the semis.
It got top 8 because it then lost to Amethyst.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then in season 2, it actually got to the finals.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it lost to Thunderwave. And then in
Polus, and then season 3
lost in the top 16
with
Mars.
I fucking don't remember.
Lost in a controversial split decision with Mars.
Oh yeah, fuck that. We don't talk about that. But yeah, this season he's completely redesigned it.
Yeah, and
going back to the drawing board. It's actually fully custom modeled.
It's from Blender
this year. Right? Yeah, which the last one, the season 3, was actually also, but this one is fully custom models, and basically taking what Atlas did last year and just doing it as well.
Oh yeah,
and it looks very nice.
Oh yeah, it does.
I've not seen it fight too much, but what I've seen is pretty good.
I've never seen Neroli fight.
No, Neroli has recently not been very active, but it is always been a good robot to watch. It's always entertaining.
I would say.
And now with the new rules, with the new E2 codes that we have, our new systems, back in the day it didn't work really.
Oh yeah.
It was just a wedge with a fancy flap, but now it can actually lift. And that's gonna make it 10 times more interesting.
Oh boy. I would definitely say with Neroli in that top 16 guaranteed. Grim and Dynamite. He did well with Stardust Crusader in season 1, but then lost in the quarterfinals. Season 2, he didn't win anything, and then season 3, he did all right with this spot. So
I have PTSD.
And PTSD, perhaps.
Yeah, no, I have PTSD from fighting Stardust Crusader in season 1. Fucking hell.
Were you...
Well, more PTSD of a different role, but we'll come to that. Yeah. So, Stardust Crusader 2 was a mistake.
Yeah.
And he knew that. Even Migronic could tear it apart with that fort. It did in an unaired fight. Basically, Dynamite is his... he wanted to make a 4-bar, and this is the second evolution of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because the first one was
the
other...
It was, less... It was more boxier. This one looks like Hydra.
Yeah, and now he's made it more Lucky-esque, I guess.
Oh, boy.
I'd say.
Lucky Hydra. I would say average, but maybe below average. He just has the weirdest of luck when it comes to his bots.
Yeah. At least I hope that that the pit isn't open when he's near it, because Grim is not from driving into the pit.
Oh boy. Oh god. Poor Grim. Yeah. But I will say his bot looks nice.
It does. He's good at simple visuals.
Oh yes. Hobo Drawn and El Montacargas. Did I pronounce that right?
We called it El Among Us.
El Among Us. El Monta.
Just to make it simple. Basically, Drew is just last time he had Jade.
Yeah.
Which was
his
strategies lasted longer than his fights.
Yeah. He did. His intros lasted longer than his fights, but he never. He only got lucky with his rumble, and then he got dominated by Polis in the top 32.
Yeah.
And now
he's back with Forklift, which is actually the first ever Forklift in BashBots.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, no, we haven't had a Forklift.
I take it this thing's more armored than before, so
it's It looks. When I've seen that fight, it is pretty good.
Oh boy, it looks very nice and all, but
seeing with the visual,
seeing with Jade, I don't know how he's gonna do. So it's a hit and miss. I don't know. Next up is Min and Avalanche. And before you, when we were talking about this first, I did not know it was an Abyss until you told me. So this is a Chinese team, but with a very good scoop on it, basically. So
Avalanche is actually Min's first robot that he ever had in Gmod, and he made other robots, but those didn't get accepted, so it was down with Avalanche.
So it was Avalanche.
And
it looks.
Avalanche is what?
I would say it looks pretty terrifying.
It has a fat wedge on it.
Yeah, it looks like it can easily scoop up and hit people. I would definitely say maybe average, above average, when it comes to him. What do you think?
It's a nice vert.
Oh yeah, and then we have MechaTech and Techronic. Is that how you pronounce
it? Tektronic. Okay. I'm just gonna call it is Taste of Rainbow.
I'm gonna call it Tech.
I'm just calling it Taste of Rainbow.
Oh yeah.
That's his stuff name.
We all saw it fight, and it did decent in the mini comp, but it's one
Flaming
of the first.
Hammer.
Yeah, the Flaming Hammer is very nice on that thing. So it's one of the first hammer bots that we've seen ever since season 1, and these things can actually do damage now.
Kind of. Sometimes.
Kind of.
But it is. It's the first hammer since what was it called?
Since Data
Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was made by Cool Speed Bot.
Data Flow. Data Flow was.
Yeah. He did lose in a split decision with Cosmo.
We don't talk about Cosmo.
Yeah, we don't talk about Cosmo. I would say average, below average on him, but it looks really nice. I definitely like the Flaming Hammer.
Nice.
And then
I like him.
Yeah. And then we have Hoppin with Kumicho. It's basically a purple Saw Blaze, but a decent driver, maybe? Not like Jameson Go from Saw Blaze.
He's alright. Basically, Kumicho was like a kind of half community built again.
Oh boy!
Like together with Larry and I think Drew also helped with it.
Uh-oh.
But it's actually funny because I was gonna originally also have a Hammersaw enter into this BashBots, and then I was like, no, it doesn't work. And then he showed up with the Hammersaw. It's the first Hammersaw in BashBots, and
oh yeah, that's right.
From when I looked at it, I was like, why did you design it like this? Why did you design it like this?
It looks like Saw Blaze.
Because I have my own way of designing Hammersaws.
Jameson Go would like to know your location.
He can visit for a cup of tea if you really want.
Oh jeez. Tyrus in Ryu Kitchen, Ryu whatever you want to call it.
Ryu Kitchen.
Debuted in season 3, won against Sucker Punch, and then got introduced to a Chinese vert and died.
Yeah, Moonset.
Yeah.
Moonset I've actually not seen. He's not in this season.
No.
But he's disappeared from the earth, it looks like. But he's still sometimes alive. But basically, Virus's robot is.
It looks
Virus. Yeah. Well, he's actually remodeled it. and everything is again improved. It's now, I think, also 3D model. Well, it was last year, I think. Ooh. But basically, Virus has been here since the start of G-Wars, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Not as long as Moldy, but long. And yeah, and he likes his lifters.
Yeah, I would say with his performance average, I wouldn't see him in the top 16, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. Who knows? Vertically unchallenged with Nathan Silver. Okay, so he did pretty bad in season 3. He basically killed himself, and then the opponent in the Rumble, and got TankOff the win. So yeah, so he basically came in with this nicer design, and it should be nice. I mean, with competition wise and that, but honestly, I wouldn't place my bets on him in the top 16. I would say bad and below average traits when it comes to wins and that.
I had to. I got the model from him for this. That's also the reason why it actually exists for this BashBots. I got the model of this. I had to do all the physicals of it, like basically the actual hitboxes.
Oh god.
Pain. Actual pain.
Sounds like pain.
It was actually so painful. I still use that disc. That disc I've basically made public domain. Because it's a nice disc. But it was basically, pain.
Pain.
So I can really say about it.
Jason from Indonesia, Glacier 4. Basically did pretty bad in all but Season 3, in which he won against Jolu and Wave Ripper, and then got introduced by a proper spinner. So, yeah. Basically, by the looks of it, nothing has changed except for the forks.
He basically came on kind of before BashBots and added the forks on it and redid the wedge visuals, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
He is, yeah.
I mean, I would say he has the most potential out of all the bad flippers. Out of all of them, he's a good driver. Right.
He's a very good driver. That's how he wins mostly.
Yeah.
But he was, for season 1, he was actually completely new to community, and he's not been too active. But Glacier's always work because he can make it work drive.
Oh yeah.
Wise. It's pretty alright.
Speaking of the other older lifters, then we have Elly with Catch V4. Basically had the same bad ratio as Jason and Glacier. He won a split decision with Agronaut, and he got flipped out of the arena by Claymore in 30 seconds. So
yeah,
this one's a lot different.
This catch is actually a catch that was originally for Series 3.
Okay.
It's technically V3.
Mm-hmm.
But then we decided, because I was helping, after that, I helped with every other catch. Helped. Yep. Well, actually, not Season 1. Season 1 was Boost helping, the guy behind Clank, Tranquilizer, and whatever the fuck. Then I helped with Season 2. With making the visuals for it.
Mm-hmm.
Then Season 3 I helped again with the visuals. And then this one, she did the visuals herself and also built the robot herself. I just made a drive.
Oh yeah.
That's all I really did for that. And it's
it looks
nice. There is also a fancy feature which you will probably see when it fights, but I can just probably say it. When it flips, the eyes turn red.
Ooh.
I like that. Fucking cool, and I want to know how the fuck she did it, because I want to have that on Migronic now.
Nice. I would say I don't know how well. Catch has always had some bad matches in that, and always dies. But this one, I would say, is a bit different. It's I would say he's gonna do a little bit better, but not as good to go into the top 16 in that. Maverick and Mossan. Is that how you pronounce it? Mossan?
Mossan.
Mossan. Mossan.
It's named after the straight at Le Mans, and it's a nice lift. It's basically P1.
It's P1.
Taller.
But won competitions.
Yeah, before BashBots, it actually won 2 competitions back to back.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's yeah.
Who did Maverick play last season?
He was in season 2 and 3. He had Navigator.
He had Navigator.
I can tell you so many stories about me fighting Navigator.
Navigator didn't do well in season 2.
Season 3.
And season 3.
Which I can't say. He changed the weight for series 3, the Navigator. He changed how the weights were before before the comp. So that made it way weaker than the series 2 version, which I was thinking I was gonna fight the season 2 version. So I was expecting it to hit the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
When it literally just stalled when it hit me, so yeah.
That sucks.
So
and he also has a
it's good that he's using something else. Yeah, that mini-bot thing never gets used.
Oh. Speaking of BattleBots, now we have an actual BattleBot competitor. That Discord guy and Rampage. Larry, he played as Orca, or that's what his name is. He played as Orca. He lost all of his matches. So now he then decided to bring in the actual BattleBot in from Season 6 and put it in the Season 4.
Yeah. Basically, for Series 3, Orca, he had to rush back. He was at Battlebots when BashBots was filmed, so he had to when he got home, he had a laptop and it was shit, and he had so much lag, so you could see during his fights he couldn't drive for shit.
Oh yeah, that would explain.
Now he actually has a proper working PC, so it might change. I will say, from seeing this picture and seeing the actual Battlebots one, this is not an accurate replica. -points.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice.
It looks nice.
Just
His brothers
are. Drive third.
What's wrong?
It's a 4-wheel drive third.
Oh yeah. His brothers are also participating in this too. We'll go through those later. But performance-wise, I would say, I don't know. I've with the. We'll just have to wait and see. We don't know much about Rampage. And then we have probably one of the more well-known Season 3 bots, Tracker, by George the Jedi. Also went to the top 16. And got decimated by Amber. And he actually won a competition not too long ago, too. I think it was Larry's Wars.
It also won the second biggest comp. After BashBots, we have BullBats, which is basically a gigantic comp full of stock bots and actual competitors, and it's kind of based on the Battlebots format.
Ooh, oh.
So our spin on it, and it's it won that of 60 bots. It won.
Wow.
So it is one hell of a role to watch out for.
I fought it in Rumbles, but I never fought it one-on-one.
Scary.
But I died every time. But I would say performance-wise, definitely top 16. TankOff by Famo did not do well in Season 3. He lost his qualifier match. He got lucky with his Rumble. And then he got introduced to Mars and got tossed out of the arena in the top 32. So, it literally, the blade looks a lot different. He was going to do a lot of new things, but it did not work.
Yeah.
And
basically, he was going to have proper air suspension in it to angle it and stuff, and he couldn't get it working before the comp. Which is sad, because I hope when he returns, because I haven't seen him around, I'm gonna probably ask him after this recording.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna ask him when are you gonna make the air suspension, because I really want to see him work that, because this version is basically just it's a shitty version of what last season's one was.
Oh jeez.
Because it also can't self-right, which is
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have.
Have you got a Shri mech? No.
So my best bet, he's not gonna do well. Okay, now to Firewave by Mystic.
There.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ. Mystic, Firewave. Okay. Very destructive bot. Average wins. I think he went to the quarterfinals once?
No.
So he's only been in the top 16 and top 32. Nothing else.
He's always gone out. He's gone season 1, 1-1. Season 2, 1-1. Season 3, 1-2.
Ew. So yeah.
I have bad memories of that piece of shit.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, because you fought him in the very first battle in the BashBots. I forgot.
Fun fact: that was actually not the first battle of Migronic.
Oh boy.
It was actually fighting his other entry, which was also called Terabyte, but that made the game melt. Oh. So we had to switch it over to Firewave, and then you know what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
They got scared of horizontals.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Yeah. At least Series 3 went well.
For you, Mystic.
Yeah, for
on
me,
the other hand, was
Mystic had a lot of swears during that fight, I think.
Oh yeah. And now with this one, it looks about the same, but the front of it looks very nice.
He's completely changed it.
Oh boy.
He's completely custom modeled it this time, and put a lot of effort into it, making it work for fucking once.
I don't blame him. I would say above average, but maybe not going to the top 16. And then we have Wag Boss by Kingwork. He made what was it, Dreadnought in season 2 and Agronaut in season 3.
Yeah.
Did not do well in either of those, except for maybe season 2 with the pre-qualifiers. He did decent.
It's actually based on one of his Roblox robots.
Ooh.
Which, that's a hammer, and it smacks people. It's just good character to have around.
It has a good scoop, and it looks very nice. But seeing his his performance in season 3 and that, I don't know if this bot's honestly not going to do well. I don't know if it's going to do well. I would say below average at best. We have another Chinese team, the Toad and Devastation. And my god, it looks terrifying.
He probably was more devastated about his main rebel not getting in.
Oh.
Because he is more known in the community with useless HS, which is an overhead spinner, which is you really don't want to face it because you're gonna die.
So why was that not in?
Not in. There were too many overheads selected already.
Oh, overheads. Okay.
Yeah, so that was its main issue because you already had Firewave and Thunderwave and other robots. And
Mayhem.
Basically, it also looked a bit boring compared to them. So then you had Devastation, which is a nice kind of half undercutter offset horizontal, and it
looks like Hypnodisc but without the Streamec.
It's really not Hypnodisc. It's more Tombstone but a fat disc on it.
Oh yeah.
Flat Tombstone with big fat disc.
Oh. I would say above average, maybe top 16. Mr. BK and Slapshot. Didn't do well in season 2 pre-qualifiers. Below average in season 3. And now it looks like he redone the whole bot, and looks like it scoops. It looks like it also has a Streamec too, and it has a hockey stick.
Yeah. basically, well, season 2 Slapshot I actually made.
It looks
together with BK.
It looks familiar with one of his other bots, Ymir, I think it's called.
Ymir. No, that's that's a way later build. But basically, he's been custom modeling this as well, and a lot of custom model bots this year actually.
That's a lot.
Come to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's custom modeled, and basically it's the season before this. It worked, I guess. Slapshot, and now you just want to make it better. Don't fucking look at the anti-horizontal cell because your eyes will start burning.
Ugh.
That is the most painful cell to fight, but you don't see it in this picture, so it's okay.
Oh yeah. Next up we have Autobot Jazz and Skullcruncher, another brother of Larry's, and from Team Rampage. He's also the weapon charger, or spins up the weapon and that for Rampage. And now he has his own bot. I thought it was a Crusher bot, and then until you told me that it was a drum spinner. I had no idea.
It's basically weird Copperhead thing style robots, and
it looks nice.
Yeah.
And
it looks scary.
I did see him in Larry's comp, and it did not do well.
Yeah, it is interesting, and it's probably most active one of the brothers.
Ooh, oh yeah. I thought Larry was more active.
No, well, Larry is the most active, but the Larry brothers.
Oh yeah,
it is the most active one. Well, I think besides maybe Ethan, because Ethan sometimes comes up, but we'll see his robot later.
Oh boy! And then we have the horse in the building. We have Yugi Tom and Erod. It's basically Irod with a fucking horse on it.
Yeah, it's I think it's, I don't know what the E stands for, but it's called Roller Coaster of Death.
Equine.
I think we can call it.
No.
We can call it Electric Roller Coaster of Death. I don't fucking know.
It stands for equine, which is the Latin word for horse. Horse roller coaster.
Yeah, basically,
it's the same robot.
Irod. Yeah, Irod has been running since 2015. Like when the community started. Yeah, it was one of the first robots, and it first didn't have a wedge, then it gained the wedge, and it had a ladder, and what you saw in Series 3 was basically the one that he's been running like for 2 years then.
You mean Season 3?
When I joined, Irod was around, and now he's put a horse on it, because his generous sponsor at BuyHorseSistersOnBoat.com, best place to buy your horses, basically got him a horse to put on his robot.
Did anyone call Peter for this shit yet?
It's an iron horse, don't worry.
No, geez.
It's made of pure lead. He might have used also the horse to pulverize whoever was checking the weight, so yeah.
Oh god.
That's why it's a lead horse.
F. Now we have Nikki Dusty Owl and Ace5 Accelerator. Ace5 basically had a lot of luck when facing Firewave, and then that luck ran out when he faced Thunderwave. So
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I had that.
You had that too. You fought Firewave in Season 3 in the top 32, and then you had to face Thunderwave after he beated Ace5.
Yeah.
So, same robot, basically? Except different visuals?
It's a complete rebuild.
Oh, it's a different build.
I actually helped work on it before, and then Hobo Drawn took it over, basically.
Ooh.
So, it's basically, it's a total rebuild, and it's pretty alright, I guess.
Average below, or I would say below average performance when it comes to Season 4, I mean. But anywho.
Yeah.
And then we have Bad Language from Tibbles. A Firestorm clone, basically.
Yeah, it's a fucking piece of fucking shit, you fucking fuck. No. Some bad language there.
Yes.
No, it's a good variable. I think. He's been running that for like 3 years as well.
Oh wow.
Through multiple versions.
So
And
it's basically
now he's yeah.
So basically it's like, is it older than Erod or
No, it's way younger. I was around for the first version, so and I've been around for like 4 years now, so I it's probably 3 years old.
Oh, okay. So similar to like the other bots.
No, it is a very nice robot.
Seaborg and Siren. We saw Seaborg fight, and it did all right, I guess. Well, I would say that, but you know, in the BashBots though, he did well in basically every season. Ryu went into the in the quarterfinals. Ursula, quarterfinals as well, lost to Polis, and then with season 3, all right, lost to Sucker Punch in a unanimous / close decision, I guess. So he made something else, and it's a a grappler bot.
It's a lifter.
Lifter /
like it lifts you. Well, it can just lift. And we can't call it by its old name, anime titties. But yeah, I got shut down for saying that before.
I thought honestly,
it's
I had no idea how bad the bot was until I was introduced to Paladin. That one's
it is a good robot. This
it's just how do you pronounce it? Keel? Keel?
Fuck, I've now forgotten.
Panther.
We just call him Fred.
Yeah, we'll call him Fred. Fred and Panther. Yeah. Went to Went to season 2. Introduced himself in season 2 with Panther. Did not do well, but he did win like the best fan award, I would say.
Yeah. He saved me.
He did all right in season 3 though, but lost to Cyberstorm thanks to his own mechanics, I guess.
Yeah, right? To Lifter.
It's basically, it's not the same robot. It's definitely a new design.
Chunkier.
Has the same setup, 2 vertical blades and 2 lifters, depending on what he wants to choose.
Or 1 lifter and 1 blade.
It looks more menacing than the last 2. So I would say he would definitely have maybe an above average season and maybe top 16.
You never know with Panther. It's always hit or miss.
Yeah, true. But, who knows. And now we have one of the best full body spinners, Hunter 2000 Liberator. Now, did he introduce himself with any other bots in season 2 or 1?
No. He showed up in season 3 with Liberator. It was so powerful it destroyed the arena in his first fight, and then Cosmo.
Yeah.
Simply Cosmo.
Killed Manticore, beated Arachnid.
Yeah.
And then got tossed down the arena in 11 seconds.
Yeah. I will say, in that what was it called? Manticore. The fucking Manticore. In that fight, it was a funny thing after the fight where basically Kroga unfroze the whole arena. So all the timers came falling down, so we were like, holy shit, that was a big hit. All the arena came down.
Damn it.
God, that was amazing.
There should be like behind the scene things like that too. Maybe next time.
Maybe for next season. I do want to suggest to Kroga that we do actually like post-match interviews.
Oh yeah.
That could be cool.
That would be cool.
But that will be like when next season gets filmed, because fucking hell, that's still half a year away from this video.
Oh yes. And then speaking of good seasons, let's go to the opposite side of the spectrum. Gingerbreak Hospice. Went in season 2. won the pre-qualifiers, but then he got killed by Kroga, and then he died in the Rumbles too. Season 3, won against one of the worst bots, Jade, and then he died from Cosmo.
Jade. Yeah.
I would say he was one of the worst bots.
Jade was alright, I guess. But, it's pretty,
It's pretty much, it looks the same.
Well, yeah, I think he tried to make a 6-wheel drive and then it didn't work. Oh. But basically, it's the same road as last time.
Bendick 96 and Shock Factor played as Yadagaratsu in Season 2, right? And then he went 1-on-1, won by a close decision, and then got introduced to Thunderwave. And then...
Who doesn't get introduced to Thunderwave?
This one wasn't. Well, that one was pretty bad. And then he got Sucker Punch, and he actually did decent and went to the top 16 and lost to another spinner. But not as bad, though. But now he's introduced Shock Factor. It's a front hedge flipper, isn't it? But, very small. Wither?
Yeah, it's what? Yeah. Shock Factor is a role that he's normally used to his big spinners or other stuff. And it's basically a weird grabber control lifter thing.
It looks pretty interesting, but seeing how experienced he is, I would say he's going to do well. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah.
Rage Against the Fridge.
Rage Against the Fridge by Jolu. He did well in Season 2, went to the quarterfinals, but not so well in Season 3. He did okay in Season 1.
Yeah.
Season 3, he had Wave Ripper.
Yeah, I will say, Jolu is, I think, just one of the best drivers in this community, and whenever I fought him in BullBats before with Wishbone, actually, it was against Down Specialist, which is front hinge, and I got such bad nerves out of that fight. It was like my fucking hands were bouncing so much over the keyboard.
Bounty.
Yeah, he's so, because when you make one mistake, he capitalizes immediately.
Oh jeez. So compared to Claymore and Rage Against the Fridge, driver-wise, he's a lot better. Jolu, I would say.
What?
Compared to the two drivers.
It's between who? I'm sorry.
I mean, which one? I would say who would do better?
Me or him?
No. Claymore or
Jolu, easily.
Oh boy. Okay, that scares me.
Jolu is like, yeah.
Greg
is good, but Jolu is more experienced.
And this is one of his older bots, isn't it? But this bot isn't Rage Against the Fridge.
Yeah, it is Rage Against the Fridge. He's been using that for a long time.
So, like, older than, like, GT1?
It's... No, it's not. Because he's had this for, like, maybe 2 years. Which GT1 has been there for, like, 3 years, so...
Oh, okay. So, it's not as old. Alright.
No, it's not old. It's really not old.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about old.
Yeah, speaking of old, Moldy ETA, the oldest bot in the competition.
Yes.
And he didn't do well in Season 3. But you made this bot.
Yeah.
And
that's why there's a Dutch flag.
There's a Netherlands flag, and then there's the UK flag on it. And it looks a lot slicker. It looks a lot neater than the one that he introduced.
Basically, the last one was built by George and him together, and then I was like, right, It was basically like anyone can make an ETA if they want, and I made it, and then it worked so well, and then he entered into BashBots, and it basically takes most of the. Actually, goes a bit in the design a bit back to the original one, which I knew, which is why like the back bits are slightly curved. Because that was back in the day his remake system and that, and I just took basically everything I knew about ETA and put it in one robot.
Ooh.
And that's what came out, and it's good.
I would say, with experience-wise, with what he has, maybe he'll do average, maybe he'll do above average, since this bot looks pretty good. But yeah,
Like,
Romero and Calcifer. It looks like Razor with a scoop on it.
It's basically a very hot robot. First of all,
yeah.
Also, it has a flamethrower.
Oh,
it has a flamethrower that can use. It can put it's based on some animal, and it has fins on top that it can put up as well, and it's a sexy fucker.
Is that for like when it goes upside down or that, like a Shremek?
What?
Is it for like a Shremek? Or,
No, those fins on top are pure decoration, like when Razor had its wings just go up.
Oh, okay.
And then it has a proper lifter system, and then it can grab. It also has different setups, where it has a plow, or it can use the lifter as the grabber as a second lifter.
Ooh.
Whatever the fuck. It has a lot of it has 3 setups. Because you are only allowed, for this season, you were only allowed 3 setups since... Well, that's been a thing since Season 3, since Season 2. Fun fact, Thunderwave had 14 setups.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's why there was then a maximum brought in.
For 3. Okay. And then Calcifer has like 3, basically.
Yeah.
I would say, definitely just by hearing all this, maybe I would say top 16.
Woodsburg was his first robot, basically. And it's an overhead. With a pole stuck on it, but Kurgle was very good at not showing the pole.
Oh yeah.
In the splat.
I could see the top of it.
I fought stuff, right? Don't worry.
I fought Woodsburg before. Like the first time I died. The rest of the times I killed it. Just by hitting it. I mean, I didn't and I was even using my horizontal. But, that was the newer bot.
Yeah. There is Woodsburg has before won against Spludel, one of the best members, with Spludel driving into the pit against it, so it does have some legacy behind it already.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
So it does have some legacy. And then we have one of the guys from Season 3, Scrapper. Did okay in the pre-qualifiers. But the newer Scrapper looks nice, but this one, no.
Kill it with fire.
It does not.
Scrapper actually in Season 3 was the reason why I was like, I want to do visuals on robots, because that's not what I wanted. And then I saw this one and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
This Scrapper looks shit.
Yeah.
Honestly. And the weapon, you could park a fucking dump truck under that weapon.
And not to mention, we saw it in the mini comps, and well, in the 2v2s, and
yeah,
I fought it and I beat it. I think.
Yeah.
With Bobkov. But yeah, there's not really much to say about Scrapper. I like the newer one better than this one.
Yeah. Way better.
We can agree about that. And then we have the worst win-loss ratio of all time. We have Agent and Digit-Doom.
It's basically Hondatron, but rethemed. And actually, this robot, it's in the pre-qualifiers, but basically it's his best robot that he had, because he actually got like a second at some point in the comp. He actually also defeated a Wishbone, an old one, but a Wishbone.
But a Wishbone.
Yeah, an older version or something. But it's got the lowest fucking wedge in the world.
Oh.
But Agent's driving
is not good.
It's something else. And last season he had a massive celebration that got memed to death in this fight, which somehow people really liked Honda Tron then, and it was the crowd favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And I question everyone's sanity, but you now have Digidoom in the pre-qualifiers. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see him in the pre-qualifiers.
I think because we have so many flippers.
Oh.
He didn't get in.
Oh boy.
And also because his driving is just not interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Digidoom.
Patrick in Art Attack. That's a big bot. And it's another hammer bot. And
yeah.
It moves sideways, just like Shatter.
Well, it moves sideways in the different way because basically he made the robot. Well, I made the robot together with him.
Mm-hmm.
And we put the wheels the wrong way around, totally, and it now drives sideways.
Oh god.
And it can only drive sideways. So basically the idea is it can flank the opponent. Like basically what Sidewinder did. Not Sidewinder, what was it? Sidewinder. And Battlebots. But now with hammer. And it's a very powerful hammer. And it's, yeah. I did the visual and I like it.
It looks nice. It definitely looks like. I am pissed about losing against it though. I thought I did okay, but Killer Queen. And
technically not.
Technically, I thought it was one of your bots.
I did help make it actually work, but mainly was Larry's.
Oh.
Which is a generic vert.
Design-wise, it doesn't. I've seen better.
It's a generic vert, yeah.
Basically a vert. Nothing surprising.
Basically
what
vert.
A shocker. And then we have, from a vert to an egg beater, voltage. That made Tricky, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He made Silencer in Season 2 and 3. And now he decided to go try hard and made this thing. And it looks amazing.
Yeah. It is basically, Mum, can we have Wishbone?
No, we
have Wishbone at home.
Wishbone at home.
Wishbone at home. Basically, when I saw it, I was like, right, okay. Yeah. I will say, after this season, he's actually gone and custom modded a new one.
Ooh.
So that will be exciting to see next season.
Oh yeah.
Custom model version.
It does. And then we have another Sawbot, Voltar. He's a new guy too, isn't he?
He's one of the many robots built by the Larry clan.
Oh.
That's the first brother. The actually probably second most active brother.
That's another brother?
Yeah. Voltar is a brother.
And he's also in Team Rampage too, isn't he?
Yeah. He's probably sits somewhere.
Oh. And then he has this decent it looks okay. Could be better. Maybe.
It's just a hammer saw.
Just a hammer saw. Nothing shocker. What a shocker.
Yeah.
And then we have an uppercut wannabe from Ender King and EF5.
That's also another Larry goon.
Another Larry brother. But except this one, I think, looks more terrifying than all the other pre-qualifier bots. Out of all of them.
I will say, when I saw this, I was like, you could have designed this 10 times better, but okay.
It looks like a mix of Monsoon and Uppercut.
Yeah.
And
it's a very neat robot.
It's very neat. I thought if it goes in, maybe top 16 for pre-qualifiers. We'll see that first though, probably. And now we have this Mecha Rampager ripoff, Kumicho from Trouble. It looks slimmer. and I don't know if this thing's fast or not.
It's basically coup de grace. He originally made in Scrap Mechanic, and it was way fancier than this one. And basically, its idea is to undercut someone.
Something like Starfire, then.
Yeah, but in a different way.
Oh boy.
And I really like it. I actually, season 3, I made Abyss. And this season, the only thing I did to it was make it drive, because he fucked up somewhere in the code that I can only go forward, and that's it.
How can you fuck
So
that
I added new code onto it, and it works now.
Chris.
C418.
C418887877, some other numbers. Basically another vert. Basically another vert, but the stream mech doesn't work. And
yeah, we've seen this too much in things. But yeah, this is now actually will be driven by the original builder, not by Larry.
I was gonna say I did see Larry play this. I didn't know if it was his or not, or if it's one of his brothers.
It's Chris's.
Okay.
Chris is not a brother. Chris is from Croatia.
Oh, so he's that's another new country in the mix.
Yeah.
Eastern European. Yay. And now we have a Nintendo Switch / Joyer wannabe 8-bit flip. The design looks nice. I will give it that. But
yeah,
I've seen Joyer, and yeah, I don't know how this thing's gonna do.
It was actually built by Larry, not one of his brothers again,
but by another Larry.
No, by Larry made it, but basically it is not one of his brothers. It was actually the original one was based on the Roblox world, which actually was a twin 4-bar.
Twin 4-bar.
But Kroger wouldn't allow that, so
oh my god,
it's become a twin rear hinge flipper.
Oh, looks nice. I would definitely say that of all the bots besides EF5. And then we have what looks like another egg beater drum spinner weapon.
Yeah.
Night Raven Kaimana? Is that how you pronounce it? Kaimana?
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 I don't fucking know. It has an axolotl on like the top of it that looks like that surfing, and I love it.
It looks like the scoop it would definitely get in the way too.
Yeah, basically it's a wedge with a thingy in the center that might hit you.
Might.
Yeah, might.
Oh god.
I do like it. I like the design. It's something different.
But
I guess
you don't know.
Yeah,
we'll never know if it hits something.
No, we will never know because it's pre-qualifiers.
Oh. Next, Sylvia Rumble introduced himself in Season 2 and has not won any matches in BashBots, right?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
I think it's no. But this one was helped together with Geo, builder of Arachnid and Crow Monster. And basically he helped with this. And recently I've actually helped Justin to make like a a new
you made a wedge, didn't you?
Yeah, well this one already has a wedge, and we just made a new one that worked 10 times better than this one will ever work. And you may see it next season if he actually wants to enter it again.
Rumble.
Never know. He only has 2 robots, and one of them is no longer being used.
Poor Rumble. Poor Sylvia.
Rumble.
By this chance. Speaking of Geo, his new robot, Stronghold, a grappler bot, right? Or am I wrong? It looks like a grappler.
It is a grabber.
Oh boy. And, nice design. I honestly liked Arachnid more. When he was with Arachnid, he went 1-1. And he won, his qualifier by like some odd of luck, because the front hitch, the flipper on Cyberstorm literally opened when he was in the air and landed him in an awkward position to get the win.
Yeah. But basically, if I remember, it was one of these two. It was Geo, or he rejoined right before BashBots and basically was only stuck in pre-qualifiers or forgot to sign up.
Oh.
Or he didn't get any routes in, so he just entered this.
Oh.
It was one of the two. I think it was that he joined too late to get the main sign up, so he was in pre-qualifiers.
So pre-qualifier. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have the only clusterbot team in the entire competition, Ancient P.
You know, there's a small curse in BashBots where every season I think we've had a clusterbot.
They only make it in pre-qualifiers, except for season 1.
Season what? Season 2. What was the clusterbot in season 2? Oh yeah, we had the
God Squad.
The God Squad. Then we had last year
Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash.
The one that I made, and then Agent P.
Which
I always love when there's clusterbot in BashBots because they're always something different. They don't always work, but they're fun.
Next up, Bash Dad and Bad Idea.
That's another Larry Goon, but this time his dad.
That's his dad?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, now
his dad actually competed, and he wanted to have a horizontal drum spinner.
So he made Bad Idea.
Yeah, and it is a bad idea.
It looks nice. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks really nice.
It is a different design.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I've seen horizontal spinners that small. Not that small, but solo to the ground, and I have one. They like to wobble. I want to see this thing.
Can't run inverted.
Can't
run inverted.
Or inverted, yeah.
I don't know.
And now we're going to the big guys. The big guys.
Yeah.
Now we have another.
Guys.
We have huge John Schultz, another Battlebot, well known. Went to the top 16, top 32, multiple times.
In Battlebots.
Basically,
never been. He actually was gonna enter last season Series 3, but due to Battlebots, he couldn't make it. So he's actually here now this year, and we were all like, we saw that there was Bika got rejected. The guy behind Slapshot, he got rejected with his big wheeled robots, and we were like, how? And then we all started putting 2 and 2 together, and we were like, wait, is Huge competing? And then we saw the release and we were like, oh fuck.
Oh, no. And then I saw the release too, and I'm like, are we talking about the BattleBots Huge? That guy. And then he was like, yes. And then I can only imagine, I remember the group chat freaking out.
Business actually is mentoring him this season, the guy behind Cosmo.
Who?
He's helping him this season because this is a different kind of Huge that he's used to.
Yeah, I can understand that since it's a different... No one... for the people that are at home and don't know, he's been around he hasn't been in this community, but he's been with the Robot Wars community, or what was
He's been in the Battlebots community, I guess. He's I think, if I'm correct, Jonathan Schultz started out as a fan.
Yeah.
And he way back in the day, he actually commented on a video of the Lego Robot War stuff that someone did, and he commented back then, and now he's doing Battlebots. He's one of the big robots.
He's one of the big guys.
Yeah, and now he's here in BashBots, which is, I think, amazing.
You're gonna see a lot of views on the first episode.
I fucking want so many. I want more Battlebots people. How about Ray Billings in BashBots? That would be cool.
Oh boy.
That would fucking make me shit my pants, but...
Or Jamison Go, or Donald Hudson.
I now want to see that actually. Don't Hudson. Cool.
I do. I want to see more BattleBot people. I mean,
yeah.
But
we have Larry. We have Larry.
Yeah. Everyone talks about Huge, but what about Rampage? He cry. But
yeah,
we'll see. Definitely maybe with Huge, we'll see more. Maybe more people will show up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If you're watching this video because of Huge, hi
guys. If any of you BattleBot guys, or yeah, come on in. We're all friends here.
Yeah.
Except for Mystic. Who knows?
Well, no, except for me.
Oh.
Anyway, next, Resident Tryhard has returned with his
legendary destructive bot, Amethyst.
Yeah.
Always goes to the quarterfinals or semifinals. And in season 3, he introduced himself with
Amber.
With Amber, which I think is, everyone could agree, fucking sexy. Went to the quarterfinals with it, and now he decided to return with Amethyst, and he said that based after the failures of Amethyst, I mean, he went into the quarterfinal, or he went to the semis with this thing.
For him, that's a failure. Knowing how basically, you might think if you only watch BashBots, Blue is like your average builder.
Yeah.
But outside of BashBots, he's won like this year at least.
He's won 50%
or the
of
year that's now the year that's now been ended. Mm-hmm. Because in 2021, he's won 50% of tournaments. Okay. Of course, that might now be a bit changed if he now loses immediately. But like, yeah, 50% of the wins go to him. Jeez. He's honestly that Amethyst is fucking scary.
He's very nice though. We will admit.
Sploodle is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
And his robots are just amazing. And honestly, I need to know how the fuck he does half of it. But
this bot looks entirely different from the other Amethysts. It looks like a overtop spinner, except it doesn't look like it's going to go upside down anytime soon.
No, it has a Shreemec on it.
Where is the Shreemec?
Behind the wedge.
Behind? Oh, okay. So it's like underneath and like in between.
Yeah, it's basically The old one was like, the original one was. He actually later on only found out when it was like, oh shit, I can use this as blender. Then season 2, he went a bit more crazy on that design.
And then he gave
up. Then season 3 he gave up. Season 4 he fully put a lot of effort into it.
More blender. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a top 16, maybe quarterfinalist. Maybe more. Who knows?
You never know.
You know. Boost, aka Bowman Ace, aka Gramps.
Yeah.
And Tranquilizer. And he went to the court. He was the runner-up in season 1 and 2 with Clank Over Heaven, Clank Requiem, and then in season 3 only made it to the quarterfinals with Tranquilizer.
Fun fact, he's only lost to the champions.
Yeah, he's lost only
so
to
far.
The champions.
He's only lost to champions. I will say, and I don't know if you know this, but Tranquilizer in the pre-qualifiers.
He's in the pre-qualifiers.
And there was a big reason for it.
Why?
Since he joined after the proper sign-ups was done. So he joined too late for the proper sign-ups.
Oh my god.
So then he was still able to enter. He had to rush his role. Basically, it was already too late, but he was allowed into the pre-qualifiers to show the young kids how it's fucking done.
Every robot exists. Tranquilizer, allow me to introduce myself.
Basically. That Tranquilizer is a scary piece of shit.
May God have mercy on their souls.
Yeah.
And now, speaking to a robot that destroys everything, we have another robot that destroys everything. Ounce and Thunderwave. Did crappy as Deathstalker in season 1. In season 2, he introduced this thing and went all the way to the semis. And then season 3, he went to the quarters.
I will say, Thunderwave, how do you call it? Basically, it's older than Firewave, which some people don't understand.
Yeah.
Because it's been around way longer. It's been around before I was there. It's actually... This version is still, I think, kind of... It's basically, I think, still the same build as Season 2. Just improvements. And it actually had, for I think... Before the season, it actually had a drive issue, which I think they fixed.
Mm-hmm.
There was something wrong with the drive, and I think they fixed it. I don't remember exactly, but basically something was fucking up.
Oh boy.
But yeah, it now works, and it's just the same fun though as always, really.
Definitely top 16, maybe quarterfinalist, like all the others, or that's on this list. Mm-hmm. And then we have the People's Champ, or would you say the People's Champ? Or
I would say, well, it's basically the best flipper.
The best flipper. And the Season 2 champion.
Polis.
And the owner of BashBots.
Yeah.
Most
it's like if it was like if Trey Roski would win Battlebots.
It's basically Bronco but green. But
it's actually good Bronco.
Good Bronco.
It's actually what Bronco should be. Because what Bronco's issue is turning.
Mm-hmm.
Polis fixes that, and also is less long, but it's... Grogo's a massive fan of like Bronco.
Oh yeah.
And also Polis is like a long evolution. This is like version 20 or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh,
yeah, he's been having a Polis for a long time, and it's
the only person that's beat him was the Season 1 champion.
Yeah.
That's the only person that could stop him.
Yeah.
Jet and Tag. Sparks. Season 1 champ. Really, we can't really say anything about Season 1. Season 2 flopped. Season 3 went to the semis and basically went to 3rd or 4th place.
I still got the fucking wedge of Season 2 one.
Ooh.
Got it for my birthday.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's
he seems very nice. I've seen him like once in the whatchamacallit in the server. I mean, like
he knows how to drive a fucking horizontal spinner.
Oh boy.
He like he's good.
he's very good. Only you did beat him though in the Rumble.
Yeah, by a lot of luck.
By a ball of luck and
and some driving skill.
Now we're going for number 3. Probably the most what would you say, the most successful grappler in BashBots now?
Could say.
Yep. Freeman and Atlas. Went to the semis in his first try, lost to Cosmo, and then beat Sparks for number 3 spot. He actually put him in the pit.
Yeah, I will say, Freeman actually was there in Season 1 and 2. Season 1, he had the Brute in the Rumble.
Ooh.
In that Rumble where also Migronic existed. Oh. Then he had... in Season 2, he had Clump.
Mm-hmm.
Which totally cheated. Then, he brought Atlas, finally. Because basically every time when the sign-ups was, he would be gone, and then he would return.
Oh.
And Atlas, this one is again 3D modeled. He was, I think, not the first one to do it, but one of the main ones to drive it. Oh. And this one is just sexy. And
sexy, yes.
I bought it.
Oh, no.
Bought before comp, and it's scary.
Oh, yes.
Freeman knows how to drive.
It looks pretty scary.
And he's like good at just controlling in general. If Joe is good at taking advantage of stuff, Freeman is like good at just driving in general. He won't let you have a moment to breathe.
And a fun fact for all those people at home, the Uppercuts team from Battlebots, this is their favorite robot.
Wait, what?
Seriously.
Wait, do they watch BashBots?
No, yeah. they watched BashBots and they put on their quote for their favorite team. You can even look it up. It said
Wait, what?
Atlas.
Okay.
And Freeman.
Wait, does it say Atlas from BashBots?
It says Atlas.
Yeah, but that could be any fucking Atlas.
No, there's only one Atlas. There's only this Atlas.
Yeah, but there is also probably a different. There's a fucking another Atlas. It's a humanoid robot.
Yeah, but there's also the Titan Atlas.
Yeah, sure. It could be any Atlas. Let's just say it's this Atlas.
But everyone assuming it's this Atlas, and Freeman freaked the fuck out. We have number 2, and the boringest bot in the competition, Cosmo.
The robot that the commentators hate because they can't think of anything to say about it.
Yeah. Probably one of the... I would say the second most successful vert spinner. Next.
Basically, every season before... He lost because of some stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time, like he had like, and mainly a rule that he would put in. Season 1, I don't remember. Season 2, he lost to Thunderwave.
Yeah, because
he put in the half spinner speed thing, which basically made him not self-right.
Oh.
And then season 3, it finally all came together, and then you could see how good Cosmo actually was.
Yeah, and then he got lost in that arena.
Yeah, which Cosmo is just
Cosmo.
It's Cosmo, and he will never change anything. He says he never changes anything about it except add more lamps into it. But
he's one of the
I think he has changed small bits about it every time, tune it a bit more, make it work.
I'll be 100% truthful. Cosmo was one of the reasons why I got into the community. Just because it looks nice, it looks sleek. It looks simple, and
it's a vert.
It's a vert, but it works. Went to the quarterfinals thrice, and was the runner-up for season 3.
Yeah.
And now
talk about the champion,
the champ, Robo Brawler, and Mars. Probably
the actual owner of the community.
Yes, and had one of the more controversial fights. Tender Love, Sparks, but then Cosmo really wasn't much of a controversy.
No. Mars, in my opinion, is probably the most forgettable champion so far, because you're like... I think I forgot actually that Mars, like, won at some point.
Uh-huh.
It's just something that doesn't stick in your mind, like, ooh, Mars.
Wait, who's Mars?
What? Yeah, who the fuck is Mars? No, it's a wedge flipper, and
it's an Apollo ripoff, basically.
It's a fat Apollo. Actually, Mars has been around about as long as, let's say, not as IRL, but maybe around IRL times.
It's an old.
It's also a very old man.
Old man.
And this is a 3D modeled version, which
he did.
I think this season he has literally not changed anything.
Oh boy. He hasn't. Well, we can always agree that, this guy is definitely going to go to the top 16 as well. Don't know how far, but yeah.
So
that's all of them.
I think that's all of them.
That is all of them. Holy shit!
I'm going to now force you into making a prediction. So we've had all these robots.
Yeah.
So I want to hear your top 3. Who do you think will make it to the top 3?
Top 3 as in like semis and that?
Actually top 4. So 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Okay. I want to see how wrong you will get these predictions at the end of the season.
Oh jeez. Okay. So oh god. I'm probably going to have this wrong, but hey, why not?
Right, you're 4th placer.
I would say
gets to be
this is going to be a bit of a shocker, but Claymore.
Claymore.
Because, I mean, you've seen how good he was, and I would like to see him he's definitely done, as far as I know, he's done pretty good in all of the competitions and that. And then for number 3, boy. I would want to... I would between the Claymore and Tracker. I was thinking of between those two, but for number 3, let's see. It's definitely have to be one of the bigger bots, but number 3, I would say maybe Jesus. I would say Amethyst because we've seen how good Sploodle is, and every time that I face him and everyone else faces him, we die. So there's always those bots that basically destroys everything. Mm-hmm. Number 2, Jesus Christ.
You're okay.
No, I'm thinking. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if it's gonna be any of the if it's gonna be any of the top ones, but let's see. Maybe for number 2, it's not any of those. Okay, maybe I'll make a choice here, but
it's a big choice.
Big choice. Number 2, maybe Mars at this case. Why I choose him, because after seeing what he's done, yeah. I mean, there's really not much to complain about it.
Yeah.
Number 1, I hate to say that, but number 1 probably Cosmo.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you've seen what he's done in Season 1 and 2. You've seen what he's done in Season 3. Season 4, he'll probably go all the way.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I think that's it.
I can't say anything about those predictions, but I do want to know, where do you think I will end up?
I would say top 16.
Right. That's a quick answer.
Yeah, top 16. I don't know you'll go far, honestly. Maybe quarterfinals. But that's probably as far as you're going to go. Because, better bots. No offense. Better drivers. Better drivers.
Yeah. There are a lot of good bots this season. I was, honestly, at the beginning of the season, I was like, who the fuck is going to win this?
Yeah.
Because it's all these... Like, this was... Like, Season 1, it was pretty kind of clear.
Yeah.
It was Clank or Sparks.
Yeah.
Or Polus. Those 3.
Yeah.
Season 2 was also, like, clear, like, yeah, Polus.
Yeah.
Season 3 was also, like, yeah, would be one of those 2.
And then, surprise.
And Season 4, it's like, you have, like, chances like Amethyst, Thunderwave, Polus, Sparks, Atlas, Cosmo, Mars,
and now you
Rage
have John.
Against the Fridge,
huge,
fucking Claymore,
Jesus,
Tracker, Slapshot,
you have
ETA
Rampage too.
Rampage, yeah, sure.
I mean, with all the experience in that, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. It's going to be good. Either way.
So, do you want to talk about that episode 1?
Episode 1. There's. I know we know who's all going to be in it, but for prediction wise, I don't know.
What are you predicting?
I know Mars is going to win his fight.
Well, do we want to run them down?
Let's see. I would see Maverick's bot winning.
I first have to actually get it.
Oh wait, no, wait. I seen the fight card. Never mind. I retract that. I'm gonna see 10-11's gonna win, no doubt. Panther's probably gonna win his fight. I've never seen. I don't know who's he's gonna face, and I think Huge is gonna win his fight too.
Who's fighting who?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to search for the video. Lost it.
And then I would say probably for the second time in their career, Catch would win his fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the bot looks more interesting. But yeah, those are my thoughts. But anywho, I mean, this match or this thing's already going on for almost too long. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below, and I'll also have Wither's page down below too if you're interested in seeing all their fights and that.
Yeah.
And special thanks to Mr. Wither over here for helping with this video.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was funny.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not funny.
Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you all later.